Don't you know I'm unstoppable? Don't even try, cause you will fall. I got a strength deep in my soul that gives me courage and control. I'll go beyond the limit break. The universe is mine to take. I have no fear, I think it's clear. Let's kick it up into high gear. Oh, this is Dragon Ball Super. We've got the skills to blow Zeno away.
Yo, what's going on, guys? It's me, the Ninja Viewer here. My bad, this review is pretty damn late. I did this the first time around where I actually recorded it. Believe it or not, this is my second time recording this review, due to the fact that the first take of this review, the video file got corrupted. So because of that, fun, right? So yeah, wow. So this particular review of Attack on Titan Season 3, Episode 10, the big 1-0. This review probably won't be extremely long. I mean, I was gonna do some editing, but I'm like, fuck it, probably not. I'm probably not gonna edit this one. So this video review ain't gonna be extremely long. But yo, oh my god, like, well, I guess we could say whip Kenny. So Kenny is pretty much dead, which, oh, like, I am extremely salty by that fact that he's gone, but it is what it is at the end of the day. I mean, even though we didn't really know him for a lot of episodes, though, I mean, well, granted, no, we did. We know him for a lot of the majority of this first half of, or whatever, so far of Season 3. So it just really sucks how he had to go out like this, but in a way, it actually does make sense. And the way he did actually die was done very well, and you can kind of see at the end of the day why the original king wanted to create this world of paradise and what he's actually trying to imply here for his message. Basically, when it comes to this episode, it's mainly the flashback or the flashback story of Kenny and basically how he met the first original king, where he pretty much like had to do whatever it takes. Even he kind of pretended to beg for his life. He didn't really basically like really did it in a way. No, he had to actually do it so that way he could suck up to him in order to actually learn more about him or whatever. And that's basically it. And originally he just wanted to like blow his brains out because, you know, he wanted to get rid of most of the Titans in general. But then he kind of understood actually getting to know him for a while, especially like after he died as well at the end. Where it comes like it's, you know, like for someone like him, he can actually die of like sicknesses like diseases and stuff like that, which was kind of odd, especially from the consider the massive power he has, especially with that kind of Titan that he actually has too, which is actually really cool. Which, you know, I wish, you know, we could see more of that, but that would have been really cool. Like yo, the scars in the eye, this dude looked mad OP, but I'm pretty sure like after a while there was something going on where he had to pay a toll for something, which is why he pretty much had to get some kind of like sickness disease and why he was pretty much dying. But in a way, that's pretty crazy though. Like this dude, he was like, whoa, like this, he was probably like the strongest in the verse, but due to like sicknesses and stuff like that, which probably got to him. Anyways, when it comes to everything else though, we actually get to learn, you know, more about that. We saw like, you know, like within itself, especially when it comes to Levi, we actually got to see what he looked like, and especially from the opening, where I swear to God, like his kid form looks like Elle from Death Note, like it really does. And I straight up just actually, you know, just popped into Death Note to my brain. Anyways, when it comes to that though, Kenny was the one that actually did train him to go up on the actual, to where the actual town is, to Mount Rose and Mount Rosia and whatever, pretty much in order for him to actually get stronger. So we got to see that. So that was actually pretty cool. I actually did enjoy that a lot. That was awesome. So that was actually really cool getting to learn more about that and how he became like a warrior like he is today. And if I guess if it wasn't for Kenny, Levi just wouldn't really be where he is today, especially when he was living with him and stuff, since he's been like off the streets for a while. So, you know, we got that, and then of course, you know, basically him taking over the actual higher police military, you know, that pretty much, and how he pretty much, you know, got into the higher rank of like captain and stuff like that. So, you know, there was that stuff going on right there, and, you know, pretty much, you know, getting to learn more about that. Also, getting the big reveal, getting the actual big reveal of Kenny, of the actual last name, which is Yankerman, I believe it is, Yankerman. And basically, that's the same last name that Mikasa and Levi actually have. And to Levi, when he's asking Kenny the questions, is like, yo, what is my mother to you? And he smirks and laughs, and he's like, oh, pretty much your my sister. And it's like, yo, basically, oh my god. So basically, Kenny is Levi's uncle. Dun dun dun. Nani? Like, yo, like, I wish I could have put more editing, but it's like, fuck it, because the first time I did whatever around, video got corrupted again, so I really wish. But don't worry, this is sort of like an old school review, obviously, but I will get back into doing the actual reviews, like the way they were meant to be, etc., etc. And of course, live reaction for One Piece. By the way, if the chapter comes out a lot earlier, if it is Thursdays, we're pushing it now, or if not Friday, we'll see. Anyways, so when it comes to, I don't know why I'm talking about One Piece, but anyways, moving forward. So, what is Mikasa to Levi? I'm gonna guess, like, Mikasa is probably like a long lost cousin, probably, that we just never get to know of. So that's pretty much my guess. So your guess is as good as mine on that. What I really thought that Kenny was gonna do is gonna inject himself and become like a Titan, but he was afraid he was gonna become just like Astoria's father. Pretty much the way he was, pretty much, especially that, that nasty, oh my god, that was so gross. So I guess Kenny did make the right decision of him not injecting himself, because we don't really know, especially if he was actually that strong enough to be like this really powerful Titan, or just like on a weaker level breed, like, you know, Astoria's father was, pretty much. Except not really too weak, but kind of on that weaker scale, pretty much. But in a way, though, we actually got to see, you know, Kenny die, which sucks again. The McCree main may now bites dust to rest in peace, which, oh, man, which really sucks, bro. I really did like Kenny's character, I really did. But in a way, the way he did go out, though, I mean, it wasn't brutal, but it was still like, holy shit. But it was very well done about how they kind of played out his death, though, in a way, and how he's trying to get the so-called hit message of what the king really meant. So, you know, there was that. And at the very end of the episode, we see Astoria, you know, pretty much, oh wait, no, there's two things that happen at the end. Astoria pretty much becoming the queen, because she knows the way. She is now the queen, so now she knows the way. But anyways, so we have that going on right there, and pretty much I did like that one funny moment, which is like, you know, now since I'm queen, I already made it my death to Leah, like, hey, you know what, I'm the queen. It means that after, you know, pretty much what you say, you know, what you said beforehand, you know, I'm gonna hit you a couple times for that one. And basically she's just like, yeah, and what, I'm the fucking queen now, bitch. It's like, oh my god. And Levi's just like taking a little bit of the hits, and of course, like, they're all just like staring like, oh my god, and Mikasa with that smirk smile was actually pretty funny. And Levi's like, it's like, oh, thanks guys, like, you know what, it's all good. So Levi looks like he is getting a bit more character development. Like, now we can actually see he's more lively now with the group than like ever now, which is pretty crazy, which I never expected too much from Levi. Then at the end of the episode, which like, that caught me off like surprise, where we have the Armored Titan, aka Reiner, like aka Reiner, and then like Bertolt's like, Reiner, what happened? Like, Nani? Like, what happened? All of a sudden we see the dude with the glasses from the last season, the finale to that is the Beast Titan himself. And who this dude is, we're probably gonna find out, you know, within time. But I can tell that this dude is probably related to somebody. Like, you know what I mean? There's some kind of family ties, especially from the preview of the next episode that's talking about stuff like Aaron's like father and what's behind that actual family name of the Jaeger family and what that actually is supposed to mean. So overall, that's pretty much it. Overall, I really enjoyed this episode a lot. It opened up a door to brand new possibilities. Seeing the actual true king, not that bullshit king that we got, which was the old man. Seeing all that, though, was actually really well done. Animation, can't complain like always, still very awesome. Yeah, so still really good. I mean, granted, I kind of wish we would have saw like the actual fight happen when it comes to the Armored Titan. Like, I really wish we could have saw something like that, like a fight going down, though. But you know, in my opinion, I think that would have been really cool, just to see an actual fight going down. We actually get to see that. We also got to see, oh man, that would have been so dope, just to see the Beast Titan going together. Oh, yo, That would have been nuts. But we didn't get that though. Unless maybe there really was no fight and pretty much, I guess, tripped and fall on the banana peel, or I don't know what the fuck happened. Or basically, like, the Armor Titan just, like, give him a good bash, like, surprise, motherfucker, like, bam! And then I'm like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't really know. Like, we barely don't know what happened behind the scenes. But in the manga, from what I heard, because I never read the manga, but people told me in the manga version, that didn't really happen either. So don't worry, anime folks, it's the same exact thing like the manga. It didn't really happen much either. So they played it, you know, play by play when it comes just like in the manga version. But still, I really wish the anime could have done something different and just actually add a fight. I mean, unless we do get to see it eventually, because whoo-wee, that'd be really good if we actually see that. That would be like a top tier episode right there. But overall though, I really did enjoy this episode and answered a lot of questions to, well, not like too many questions, but most of the doors of opportunities and everything like that. So yeah, this was actually a really well done episode despite it, and it's really great to get to know a lot more about Kenny and whatnot, and why he worked with the king, and why he had knowledge, and why he studied upon him and stuff like that. And then yeah, so overall I think this episode deserves a 5 out of 5. This was a very well done episode. I mean, even though it was a flashback and a lot of like stuff shown, a monologue, and it was still very well done. Like the way they did it and the way that it's very important too, especially the way that Kenny died in this episode was very key important. So that's why it's another that's why this episode's amazing. So 5 out of 5. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below of this episode of Attack on Titan Season 3, Episode 10. Apologies again for being really late. I'll try to hopefully be a little bit more on time with Episode 11, which I really cannot wait for, because there's going to be probably some really crazy stuff revealed, probably. But let me know your guys' thoughts. Once again, don't forget, rate, comment, subscribe as always. Click that bell, join the squad, boys. Follow my social media plugins, my Gamer Attack, and the Plus Ultra Discord as well down below. Until then, peace, soul, love, chicken grease, and the sky is the limit. MONEYMIKE fans, keep supporting what you watch. And also stay tuned, because there's going to be a future unboxing that's going to happen. Not sure about this weekend, but coming closer enough as it is. So yeah, anyways,